I'm in this weird season of my life where I kind of be forgetting shit. I be having like profound ass shit I be wanting to say and produce and create, but I be forgetting it the moment I start to record. I'm in a season of my life where I'm being spiritually attacked in a way where I am being made to believe that my magic isn't enough, isn't ready for the world, or the world isn't ready for the magic, and I just wallow in the mess. So, what I do with that energy is I say to you, move. You cannot stay here. There is no home for you where I desire to expand. There is no home for you where I desire to create. Um, I um I kind of try to think about like my perspectives and my understanding of religion and God and creator and just that energy. And what I realize is hoodoo, witchcraft, all of those things. First of all, religion, we already know. If you don't know, then okay, we're not even gonna go there. So there's nothing different from witchcraft, meaning you there's nothing different from witchcraft in a religion. Religion is witchcraft. Witchcraft is religion. Now there is certain forms of witchcraft, which is Christianity, which is different religions. So why I say that is because why what may have been used and meant for bondage was transformed into greatness. And what I mean by that is that you cannot take the soul of a people. And I don't care what high ego, what distorted it's me, what distorted my, I don't know what entity, demon, what thing would have you believing that you can actually possess and take control of someone else without being accountable or without taking on full responsibility of that person. Look at America. Look at the government. That's why they're going through what they're going through, because they have taken the essence of a people and distorted it. Like I said, I be having so much I want to say, but it just don't be coming out. So sometimes I be like, is this really meant for me to be on right now? And that's why I be trying to make sure I'm having clean magic. So sometimes when I don't produce content, it's because I'm like, am I in the right energies right now to be giving this to the world? And the truth is, when is it going to change? When is it going to be different? It isn't going to change and be different until you make it change and be different. Like, God. You're trying to wait until the perfect moment, wait until you have something aesthetically pleasing. The people want authenticity. The people want the raw, the real, the unfiltered. So that's where we're at right now, just processing a whole bunch of stuff. One of the things that came up to me is that I've been relooping this conversation I had with my dad maybe Wednesday, I think. I want to say he called me. And he called me Wednesday to check on me, which was, it just felt draining. It just felt unreal. It felt like, here we go again. It felt like, what do you want now? It felt like your words are saying one thing, your mouth is moving and is doing this, it needs to be doing this type of shit. It just felt like he's grasping for straws. Who I am and my energy and my feminine, my masculine, the balance. I demand action. I demand people to show up for me fully. And if you can't do that, man or woman, you don't have no space for me, around me. I don't care who you're, mother, father, son, daughter, friend, foe. I don't give a fuck no more. I've I've spent so much of my life cycling and looping through these family dynamics and healing and processing and loving and forgiving and all of the things, and now it's time to move. It's time to uh, act on what I know and learned through these experiences and encounters. But anyway, I just felt the heaviness, and I'm just like, I'm fine, we're fine, it's fine. He all goes and talk about how he won't call me tomorrow, and he want to take me on a date with the boys, and I'm just like, you're not gonna call me tomorrow. I just knew it. You're not gonna call me tomorrow. 1, 2. Like, what is this? Why are you calling me days in advance, preparing me, grooming me, like grasping me, just like doing all this stuff to tell me about a plan that you may or may not be able to do, but you want to do for today, which is the day I'm recording this video. And we're gonna see how this play out. If my dad does not call me today and apologize for misspeaking and not calling me when he said he would, letting me know his plans and being okay with the fact that, oh, Dad, no, I'm sorry, I'm not available for that right now, because what happened is you said it was going to go a certain way and it didn't go that way, and that's something you used to do to me as a child, and you expect me to be okay with that. You expect me to understand and accept that you're flawed, and you've hardly really given me that same grace throughout my childhood. I was forced to be the bigger person, and to have the discipline, and to have this higher sense of existence, and you weren't doing half the shit you was preaching and telling me to do. But but yeah, I wasn't thinking about that over the last few days. I'm just like, I genuinely, like, when I was having the conversation, I genuinely didn't even give a fuck. Like, I'm just like listening, like, okay. And I realized, like, as a child, like, I feel like I was the same way then too. Like, I just love my family. I just love who I love. It has nothing to do with what they were doing, what they were not doing. It's genuinely, I was sent and created to love, so I do. That's it, even through the hardship. And that's what has been trying to get distorted from my magic, is what my mission purpose really is. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. I'm like, what is bothering you about the situation? Like, you don't really care, but I care that he intentionally or unintentionally thinks that still works. Like, that is okay to do. I care that you're so wrapped up in your ego and your whatever you're going through mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, what the fuck ever, that you don't give a fuck how you impose on my grown ass, your daughter at 26 years old. You don't even, like, there is no consideration. So a lot of the times bitches aren't suffering because a motherfucker just abusing them, beating them up, and just sometimes that's not the form of glamour magic that's happening. That's not the form of disillusionment that's happening. Sometimes it's the subtle shit, the small erosion of your confidence, of your self-worth, of your self-esteem, of your worthiness. And I'm so sorry, but I am worth more than any person or anything or any experience that thinks that they can breadcrumb me, that thinks that they can gaslight me, that thinks that they could love bomb me. Like, all of those tactics are so minuscule. All of those tactics are so old last year. Like, what about my energy maybe they only see me from what they only see me. Maybe they don't see the new version of me, so they can't attach or attract to. So maybe I should look at it as protection, you know? Like, that's the only way that they can, you know? And it's like, I don't care for it. Like, I don't care to coddle bullshit. I don't care to make you feel safe in my presence when you didn't protect me. You didn't make me feel safe. My safety, the reason I feel safe is built by myself and by God and my higher power. I don't give no credit to no man, even the man that helped create me into the physical realm. Like, I take all my power back. I take all my magic back. And I don't receive, the projection. But so yeah, I was trying to process, like, what is this? Like, come on, well, let's feel it. Like, what are we not feeling? What are we not processing? Why does this keep on looping? Like, what's hurting? What's bothering us? Like, and I'm trying not to, like, be so mean and hard on myself, because it's like, there's a version of me who's over this shit. Like, I'm in so many different worlds right now. Like, I'm healing past so much shit. Like, there must be a version of me who is so, like, just like so sad that this is all happening, that these people are like this. But, like, come on, we've been seeing this shit for years now. Like, that is a mental health concern if you're not going to, like, get to a point where you can say, okay, like, accept who they are, what they are, and move accordingly. Protecting your light and not fearing that, and not giving a fuck, because they didn't give a fuck. Motherfuckers didn't give a fuck to protect Kawanda when they should have been protecting Kawanda. They didn't give a fuck to consider Kawanda when they should have been considered Kawanda. So why in the fuck are motherfuckers coming into my world and coming into my peace, coming into the life that I've created for myself, expecting Kawanda to give you all of her diamonds and her riches and her abundance, her jewels, her fruit? You ain't plant these trees, nigga. And this goes for anybody, and this goes for whoever who needs it, because I am so over people attaching to me in ways that they don't deserve to. I do not honor any contract that is misaligned. I do not honor any contract that is seeping or sifting or trying to get on my energy that is not divinely orchestrated. If it has nothing to do with God, and I mean the big creator, the big God, I don't want nothing to do with it. If it's not divinely orchestrated, I don't have nothing to do with it. I'm sending you demons and you vagabonds straight to hell. What we doing for real? I'm not doing the trauma bonding. I'm not doing the loopy half-ass relationships. I'm not doing the you show up one moment, you're consistent for a week, and then the next week you, like, that's not love. Like, imagine how that will feel. Like, God shows up every day. The sun shows up every day. You don't get to opt out of this. I don't know who conditioned men to believe, anybody to believe that they can just, like, how you move and how you handle people, you need to be prepared to lay in those beds. That's why when I burn bridges, when I have falling outs, I think what people are responding to when they respond to my rage is the totality of it. I operate in extremes. Like, if we're going to take it there, we're going to take it there. We're going to get through it. We're not just going to half step, like, it's going to be very clear where she lies. And it doesn't even mean from that point growth can't happen. I feel like it's better from those points because it's clearer. Like, if you have a situation or an encounter where you have to maintain and set a boundary, and it severs the connection, it disrupts the relationship, there you go. That's all you needed. That's what you needed to happen. So you're telling me something you did that you believe that was good for yourself caused well, let me know, because I'm trying to tell y'all, people will gaslight y'all and manipulate you to believing that you have to act a certain way and they can run circles around you and do whatever they want to do. But the second you start doing what they're doing to them, oh no, that's not the game we're playing. Oh no, what's wrong with you? Oh no, you're doing too much. Oh no, are you okay? Oh no. Oh, so like so I became what y'all been making me out to be. I played the game so good, I did that shit for real. And I really, like, people would really try to convince you that you are the problem. Bitch, we all the problem then. Okay, like, and they try to, like, make you feel like you're just so difficult, so hard, because you're the truth. And you make people confront their darkness and their demons in a way that nobody could ever. Not even Jesus himself can do what the fuck I do. And this is no shade. I honor that man. I honor that king. I honor that prince. I just know that he came on here with a message. He said, these are the works that I do. These are the things that I came here to do. And you will do greater things than I. So I don't allow myself to believe that I am any less than. That is my brother. That is, baby. There's so much I can say about that. And for so long, I have been upgrading my ideology and my understanding, my relationship to Christianity, to God, from the way that I learned it. I truly believe that I possess a new philosophy for what Christianity should be. I really want to, like, start exercising myself like organizing and exercising myself in a way where I can produce these works more concise. Like, am I supposed to be in a church on a pulpit type of thing? Am I supposed to be TED talking it up? Am I supposed to be podcasting it? Am I supposed to be I just want to open myself up to the expansion where the messaging, the things that I have to say, the things that I'm meant to say and do happen. Because I can tell you one thing. One of the things that, two things is coming up. So one, I had to tell y'all about my daddy. Dad, get your life together, man. Okay, cool. The second thing I wanted to talk about was, the reason why I'm so, ready to get that relationship, situated, because my relationship with my dad is so tumultuous, or whatever the word is that I'm looking for, that it distorts the way I view God, the Father. And I think that's intentional. I think even the whole gendering God as male is a trick of the enemy, the trick of the destruction, because a lot of us grew up with ain't shit dads. I mean, these men are flawed as fuck. These men they need us more than we need them. And this is just the truth. I came on here on my own merit, and I give honor. They say honor your father and your mother. I've done my part, but don't forget the second half of that verse. When you provoke me, you have to repent. You have to account. You have to be responsible. You do not get to wreak havoc on innocent, pure lives. You do not get to mishandle the jewels and the things that God give you. That's why, when I I look at my babies, I'm like, I don't even want the moments where I'm frustrated. I'm, my human self, you know, my human flaws, just small stuff to me that could be traumatic and big for them. So, so it's more so like intention, of course, matters, but the impact, like sometimes if the impact outweighs the intent, you can't move like that. Like, my intention is to heal. My intention is to expand. My intention is to grow. But if my, like, I'm gonna say if, but if my healing is directly like detect to someone's harm, like I'm I can't do harm. Like, I can't harm somebody. So if something I'm doing is directly connected to something that's harming someone, and I know this, then I'm not gonna do it. But so, and I realize the enemy has used that to trick, like, I'm not responsible for your inability to process emotions, your inability to grow, your inability to expand, your inability to understand what the fuck I got going on. So it's not my responsibility to shrink and to come down to your level because you can rise and reach the new levels and the heights that I soar at. And so, yeah, like, I just realized, like, the reason why I'm like, I'm not trying to beat myself over the head up, like, come on, get over. Like, we got work, because we do have work to do. We have shit we're trying to get done. And it just doesn't, I'm sorry, it just doesn't exist. If I, like, a man could never, and I love my dad, I love men, but it's just who I am and what I was created to be. It just, you cannot be the center of my universe. I cannot operate all of my light, all of my love, all of my life, all of everything that I have going on around this broken relationship, because it distorts so much of what I'm meant to experience. And that's why I want to heal that relationship so bad, because it's like, I want to be able to see God from a pure space, not from the broken relationship with my father. And the only way that I can start to do that work and connect and strengthen my relationship with God, the creator, is to deconstruct how I was taught about God, which was from the male view, the male lens, which then put my dad, my actual physical father, on a pedestal, like, unintentionally. And so when he failed me, when he had his flaws, when his humanness showed up and it did not consider me or my humanness and my spirit and my essence and what I needed as a babe, that distorted my belief in men, my belief in family, my belief in love, and ultimately my belief in God. And that hurts me to the core. It doesn't, like, I don't care what it does to nobody else, because it's not about you. My life is not about you. You don't get to do the things that have been done in my lifetime, even beyond my lifetime. Y'all know who the fuck we are. And if you don't, then I am not the person to be vibing you. Why are you connected to me when you don't even communicate or vibrate at the frequency of the level that I do? You don't even understand me. What the fuck are you doing? Why would you do that? I don't move like that. I don't move like that. Like, there has been some really dope creators and people that I was like, yo, magic is beyond me. Let me wait till I get to that level. You just stop spending so much of y'all time. Like, y'all are so energy vamp. Y'all so dead, bro. It's so, anywho, let me just stop. But so much of me is like, I was trying to figure out, like, why have you been rushing and forcing yourself to heal and experience and get past stuff and get over it? And it's because so much of what I'm unable to process fully, what I'm able to heal through, whatever it is, when able to see, like, from a pure balanced space, it distorts my creative ability. It distorts what I'm meant to put out and what I'm meant to do. So I, like, anytime that I can't move, anytime that I can't produce and be who God called me to be, then yeah, there's some spiritual work happening. There's some warfare happening, and sometimes it's because motherfuckers don't want to let me go. Motherfuckers don't want to let you go in this season. Motherfuckers don't want to see you live a life without them, beyond them. But motherfuckers also ain't ever put in the work to keep you around. That's parasitic. That's demonic. When y'all look at these scary movies and y'all think about some of the stuff that the church tried to make us believe was something, no. What really be the somethings? Okay, I had saw something in my rear view and I was like, what the fuck did I just see in my camera? But it's my shadow. So yeah, like, so yeah, it's like I desire to heal the relationship my father wounds, because like so much of that relationship with my dad, my earthly father, shapes and dictates and it colludes so much of how I connect to the big God of the universe, the one that lives inside my own masculine energy. Like it just, my relationship with my father is so convoluted that it, like, I have an imbalance of the masculine within myself, and granted I'm more balanced than most motherfuckers, so it may not seem like that, but if you're self-aware, then you know when there's some things, you know. And like I feel like even with my way that I view men, sometimes rightfully so, because sometimes men just ain't shit, but I ain't shit either. Women ain't shit either, you know. And I've never ran from that truth. I've never ran from that thing. I think the thing about what scares men with me is that I'm not afraid of my darkness. I'm not afraid of who I am. I'm not afraid of what I know I possess and what I can do. I be feeling y'all's fear. Y'all be projecting y'all's fear on me. That's what it be. Y'all are the ones that are afraid of what women can really do, or what women should be doing against y'all nothing ass niggas. And vice versa, because it ain't all niggas and it ain't all women, you know. All women ain't golden. Y'all ain't doing the best shit out here. Y'all need to be held accountable, and y'all need to be sit on y'all ass and you be told that you're doing too much. But at the same time, we have to be careful how we do these things, because intention, impact. Because women collectively have been enslaved, you have to be careful not to do anything that further ostracizes the woman, but empowers her to make her own change and to become the god of her universe, of her world, the creatrix that she is. Okay, but yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to get out. It was like, not only did I need to process what I was feeling with the reason why I want to process so much of what I be going through with my family is because so much of what I go through with my family disrupts my direct connection and understanding that I have about my creator, where I came from, my mission. Like, I be so wrapped up in all this trauma, this pain, this betrayal, this, and it's not just I've lived so much of, like, I physically have lived through some shit that I like if I throw, like, I'm gonna purge one day, and these weights is gonna be lifted off me, because I have some things attached to me from some of these experiences, and motherfuckers think they want your light, but they not ready to embrace the darkness. In order to shine this bright, you have to encounter some darkness that is beyond what motherfuckers are willing to experience. Beyond, well, not even willing. You motherfuckers couldn't. You wouldn't make it you wouldn't walk a mile. You wouldn't make it a mile in my shoes. And it's not nothing against you. It's just I am me. You're not meant to. Okay, y'all, hold on. Yeah, I just realized so much of the things that I have experienced has tried to distort my original connection to divine, to nature, to earth, to truth, to God. Not God of, just God, y'all. Like, oh, it's so powerful, like what I'm feeling and experiencing right now. I feel like I'm in a I always feel like I'm in a fragmented space. Like, it's like when I'm, like, I know I'm a channel, but sometimes I don't always feel like a clear enough channel to get the message across how I feel like it should be across. And that's me trying to control too much and not feel qualified and not step up to the plate. And honestly, I have to exercise. I'm not going to just automatically be Aaron. I'm Moses. I struggle with speech. So I have to just be okay with the process, with the ebb and flow, with the learning, with the student part, with the child essence, like aspect of this experience, like the imperfections, the rawness, the realness, the authenticity. So yeah, like a lot of what I'm processing right now is just like, okay, where have we kind of got off of our posts? Where have we been kind of led astray, and why, and who was, what was the catalyst? And half the time is motherfuckers are still trying to have a silent hand in the mixing pot, without, like, they trying to eat their cake and hide their hand. You can't do that. Once you reach for that cake, you expose your hand. Be okay with that. Enjoy what you desire boldly, or shift your desire. But yeah, I'm gonna just stop this video here for now. I'm gonna be more intentional about the content that I put out on YouTube, y'all. Not just because I should be, but because I desire to be, and I want to build my brand and my business around authentic truth telling, and sharing stories from an authentic whole space. So we're going to practice that. We're going to build that here. And honestly, I'm going to have to start from the beginning. Like, I'm going to have to, like, I supposed to been doing reaction videos to my old videos and kind of like just moving myself through these energies. But we'll see how it goes and what God has for me. Like, a part of me wants to go back and kind of like figure out, like, sift through some things. But this fire horse is like, we pushing forward. We just going to move from here. Like, let's just go from here, you know? So there's just this, go back to the past, dwell in the past, do the things from the past, clarify, cleanse, purify the things from the past, or keep fucking running and trample every motherfucking thing in your motherfucking path until you get where you're going. Because it obviously doesn't matter. If it does, it won't be the past. It'll be in your present, and you can trample it then. But yeah, I don't think it's no need to revisit the past. But sometimes I be wanting to go look at some of my old videos and just clarify some things, explain, and see where I was with myself, and like just see where I'm, like, where maybe some patterns are overlapping. Cause I really I'm doing this shit real time, so I want to kind of be, you know. But I'm going to pray about that, and I'm going to ask God to deliver me a way to do this seamlessly, like, you know. But we're going to stop this video here, and I'm going to post, and then we're going to go from here. Like, we're just like, some days you might get contact with me for a month straight one day, every day for a month straight. Then you might never get contact from me in 2-3 months. So I have to start moving more intentionally. Like, what are you being called to do? Do that.